shouldn't even be feeling nervous, but I feel nervous filming this. Hey guys, it has been a long time since I filmed a video, so please forgive me if things are a little bit off. I do need to kind of relearn how to film and edit again since it has been so long. If you're new here, welcome. I will be posting on a weekly basis again very, very soon. My goal is to be posting on Sundays, so keep an eye out for more videos. I'm going to try to get some filmed ahead of time so that I don't fall behind. Life has been crazy. 2020 has not been the most fabulous year, and for my husband and I, which I will get to, 2019, end of 2019 was kind of crazy as well. Oh my gosh, look, my neck is like getting red because I'm nervous filming. This feels so foreign because it's been so long. So let me rewind. Last time you saw us, or me, you haven't seen my husband on here. Last time you saw us, we were engaged, renting a condo, and planning for a wedding in May of 2020. So I guess the whole reason I stopped filming is because we were under the impression that we were going to be staying in our condo for a lot longer than we ended up being in the condo. Our landlords decided to basically kick us out, to put it lightly. We had told them when we signed our lease that we wanted to be there like 4 or 5 years, and they're like, oh, that's perfect. Our last tenant was here for around that time, and that's exactly what we're looking for. So we were coming up to, I think it's been a while now, I think the second year of being there, and to renew. I think we were there almost 2 years. Not even a full 2 years, almost 2 years. And they had sent Luke an email being like, hey, we want to talk about the condo, blah, blah, blah. And we were like, okay, should we be concerned? And they said, no, we just got some ideas. We're like, okay. So they come over and they sit us down and they say, we're going to sell. Are you interested in buying? And we're like, no. We are trying to have a wedding. We don't have buying a condo in our budget at the moment. Not what we were planning. So they tell us that they're going to sell. I start bawling my eyes out. It's really awkward and a very uncomfortable situation. And we were like, okay. And this is 2 months before the end of our lease. So we are talking to them. We have 2 months to figure out where we're going to go because they're selling. They kind of assumed that we were going to buy it. So I don't know why they assumed we were going to buy it, because we didn't want a condo as our first home purchase. And again, we told them that we wanted to be there for 5 years, and that it just, yeah, basically, yeah. So we've got 2 months. Sorry if I ramble. This is going to be kind of a rambly video. We've got 2 months to figure out where we want to go. And then we get another email from them saying that their realtor thinks it would be better for them to sell a month earlier. So they find a clause in our lease that, and one of our landlords was a lawyer, I believe, found a clause in our lease and said, okay, you guys have 1 month. So we went from thinking we were going to be there for 4 or 5 years to 2 months to 1 month to figure out what we were going to do. And the amount that we were paying for rent there was really great. We started looking around at apartments, which was not what we wanted to do, but we were looking around pricing, and we just couldn't find anything that we felt we would want to put more money into, because the market was crummy. So we moved all of our stuff. Half of the stuff went in my parents' basement, and then another half of stuff went into Luke's mom's basement. And we kind of thought we would be bouncing back and forth more, staying at both of our parents, but we ended up primarily staying at Luke's mom's once we got kicked out of the condo because there was more space, and we brought our bed there. And so we ended up living with Luke's mom and her fiance. All this is happening, and Luke's contract is ended with his job, so he doesn't have a job at the moment, and I am starting a new job. So I think 2 weeks after we were in Luke's mom's, I started my new job. I want to say it was about 3 weeks. So we lose our primary residence. I started a new job. Luke's looking for a new job, and it's kind of crazy. We were lucky that we had a place that we were able to move into, but it was definitely a process and just kind of hit us like, what are we gonna do? So we are there. It's Christmas is past. You know, I'm at my new job, and we're just kind of making things work while we save money. And then March hits. You know, we're planning, we have things ready for the wedding, etc. And COVID happens. And Luke has a new job at this point, which is great. He started a new job at the beginning of 2020. We're kind of at the point where we're like, okay, we'll get through the wedding, and then hopefully we'll find a place by then, or we'll have enough money for a down payment for a home. But I get laid off in March. So I'm laid off for 2 months, which ended up being okay. I wish I had been in my own kind of space so I could have got a lot of filming done, but mentally I probably wouldn't have been in the best place anyway, so it's probably good that I didn't film. And it's actually a good thing too from being laid off, is I had the time to reschedule everything for our wedding. We knew that as it was getting closer, our May wedding date was not going to happen. And it was really, really hard on both of us. My dress is still in New Jersey at this moment. We were supposed to get married in May. We postponed to July, end of July, mid-July. And then we had to postpone again because obviously the stuff with coronavirus is still here. And I can call Luke my husband because we made the decision to get married on paper anyway on our original date. Our original date marked our 11-year dating anniversary. So we were like, let's just not wait another year. Let's make it legal. We're at the point where we want to start looking for houses because, you know, we've saved up some money. We're feeling like we're in a better space, and we didn't have to pay for the rest of our wedding. We still have money that we have to pay for our wedding, but it gave us a little bit more time. We could use the money that we had to go towards a home and a down payment versus towards the wedding. So Luke and I get married, and on the day that we signed the papers, we both couldn't even say or hug any of my family members because my dad, my sister, my mom, and my brother all got COVID a few days before the legal wedding date. So we signed the papers in Luke's mom's backyard with a couple people, but we wanted to keep it very, very much not like a real wedding because we didn't want anyone to feel excluded, especially with my parents and my family being quarantined. We had to, after we signed the papers, we drove by and they waved at us through the window. My family is healthy. None of them were hospitalized, but it was definitely a crazy situation. We lost our condo, had to find new jobs. We're in his mom's house for a lot longer than we were planning. Had to replan all of our wedding stuff. I still need to reschedule our honeymoon for the second time. We were supposed to go to Disney in May as well. I rescheduled it to December, but it's not looking like things are going to really change that much, and I don't want to pay full price to wear a mask at Disney. So I do need to postpone that again, hopefully for next May when we are having everything that we were supposed to have this May. We're treating next May with the ceremony, reception, everything. Everything is still the same. It's just that we're technically legally married already. We're having our party and ceremony and everything the day before our legal wedding anniversary. So it'll be kind of cool because we'll have the celebration a day before we legally got married for 1 year. So it's okay. I've come to terms with it. Is it ideal for anyone who had a wedding planned in 2020? Absolutely not. It stung a lot because we were together for 11 years and it was going to be our 11-year anniversary, and we've waited so long until we felt like we could finally have the wedding that we wanted, and then COVID. That's just how it is. So wedding's postponed. I'm back to work after, I went back to work a little bit after May. Did I go back in June? End of May? End of May, early June. I think it was early June that I ended up going back to work because I was laid off at the end of March. Yes. I'm currently back at work, and we are in a house. Where you see me right now is our first home that we bought together. Again, I think I mentioned earlier, or if I cut it out, we were saving money and didn't have to pay for the wedding right away. So, house. I forget that when I use my hands a lot, the like autofocus goes crazy. So I'm sorry if I go in and out of focus. Oh, I gotta relearn all this again. I'm gonna wrap it up now. I feel like I've kind of gone over everything as to why I haven't been filming. We now have our own space, so I am able to film. I've actually got this room to myself to film in. I'm trying to decorate it, set it up. It may change. I think I've got some more things that I want to do in here. I'm going to try to do different backgrounds so that you guys don't get bored of the same things. Again, I got to work with lighting and things like that. Two of my lights broke within the putting stuff at my parents'. Two of my lights broke, so I'm down to just my ring light and natural light. There's really great natural lighting in here, but it is very overcast today. So now that I've got that all out of the way, I just want to kind of go over again what my plans are, hopefully with this channel. Back to beauty, back to all things beauty, all things fun and lighthearted. I'm going to try to post on Sundays. I think I mentioned that earlier. That's my goal at this point. I also want to mention that anytime I do a video like this, or a video where I don't share all of the makeup that I'm wearing, or I didn't do a tutorial, I am going to try. I'm going to try to post the products that I use over on my Instagram. So if you're not following me on my Instagram, I am going to post what I have on today. Oh my gosh, I keep going in and out of focus. It's driving me crazy. Stop it. Stop it. Oh my gosh, I hope it's not doing that this whole video. I gotta get it back on manual focus. It is just so hard because the camera's so far away from me. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I will see you guys in my next video. I'm gonna be trying out a foundation and a concealer. I'm gonna hopefully film that tomorrow so that I can get some of these out and posted for you guys. It is so good to be back. I've missed you guys. Say hi in the comments. Let me know how you're doing, how life's treating you, what products you want to hear about, what you want me to talk about. Again, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, and I will see you guys soon. Bye everyone.